perfect example is our soccer team. We have some of the most talented soccer players. They all go to Europe because they won't pay the Nigerian soccer players.
Right.
Even
It's
Pablo Escobar, if you know who Pablo Escobar was, he funded the Colombian soccer team.
Right.
He put money into them, uniforms, he put facilities. Even him, a notorious drug lord, said, oh, no, entertainment should be something at least you would think.
Yeah.
We at least want to make our entertainment. That makes us money. You want to have
because it brings people,
even
tourism.
Even the mafia in America, casinos, we love our entertainment because that brings in money. And Nigeria won't even think like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane because the most notorious crime syndicates go, we got to make sure our entertainment is right.
And there's something, just like you take the models here in the universities here, they invest so much into football and basketball, into sports, because it brings awareness to the universities.
Exactly.
Most people want to go to certain universities because of the team. And they're not even athletes, right? They're not even athletes, just because it shows
I like
the culture.
Culture. That's a very American thing. I love it.
And I think the same thing, and one of the other things could be is just the conversation about, throughout the diaspora, and really keep creating a community about how to fund movies and shows and ideas, and to build them bigger and to build that infrastructure there. Because I'm telling you, like, when you think about the size of Nigeria, 300 plus million, almost the size of the United States when it comes to population, and the appetite for entertainment, and be able to really, really like prop that up,
and
put in studios.
It's under four. It's like we have the youngest like, population in the world.
Yeah, but you also have to consider the poverty levels in Nigeria. They're really high, man.
When you think
it's hard to build when a lot of people can't even afford to watch your films.
The government is just,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, the average. I think the average salary is about $2,300. $2,300 a year. That's U.S. dollars a year.
It's probably lower.
What is that? Right. But I'm sorry to say it, the people that are running it, they just so greedy. Man.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, Anyway.
What is, you're going through this transformation. I guess last question for you. So I understand that you don't like when men call you queen.
I knew this was coming.
Why is that?
Do you know what? Let me just say, this is my personal experience, and judging by my comment section, a lot of women feel the same way. You know what I mean? I just don't like endearing words or names when you don't even know me. When you barely.
Bull crap.
Of course it is. Yeah. Like, if I'm like, baby, you will run a mile. I don't care what I look like, but if a woman's just literally hitting you up, you start talking. There you go.
That's a crackhead. When a woman goes, baby, you look good, crack.
Right. Exactly. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, I just think it's just unnecessary. I feel like, get to know me and, see where this leads. But then what tends to happen is when you get all those endearing pet names and blah, blah, blah early on, you start falling for that.
And they don't treat you like that eventually.
You know what I mean? So you don't really see the real them. You just see this person that they're presenting themselves to be.
The representative.
Yeah, and then they're seeing this idea of you, and they're falling for that. They've created this fantasy in their head, especially when you're in the public eye. They've created this fantasy in their head of who you are without even taking the time to actually get to know who you really are as a person. And they just feel like, okay, let me show up this way because she's going to appreciate it. But you're not getting to know me. Now, I actually have actual personal issue with the word queen. Like, all the other ones, cool, whatever. You know what I mean? But queen, I just don't like it because every man that has ever called me queen in his life has been problematic. Every single man. You know what I mean? Now, let me just remove myself from the equation for a second. Have you ever watched this show called Pop the Balloon?
No.
Oh yeah, the dating one.
Oh, the dating one.
Oh, this one guy, and he proved my theory immediately.
Hey, queen.
This is the one with Yvonne.
You mean it's the plumber. Aaron the plumber.
I love the girl with. I think she had. I don't know what the issue was. But he was like literally coming for her, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't know, queen. You should do something about that, queen. You don't qualify, queen." And I'm like, "Thank you for proving my theory." Do you get what I'm trying to say?
He's dogging her, going like this.
Dogging
her. Qualify, queen.
Exactly.
I appreciate that, queen.
It's super hilarious. So I think about that a lot. But then when I'm talking about this is literally just problematic. Like, I just always feel like they're the ones that don't treat you right because they're always projecting with that language first. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, cool. Let me start with it this way. And then they end up being the emotionally immature guys or unsafe guys. You know what I mean?
That's just really, a lure to lure you.
What about when girls say, because I know girls are like, yes, queen, yes, queen.
Yeah, so let me, so I don't even like being called queen, period. No one needs to be calling me that. You know what I mean?
What about the B word? You like that?
Why is everyone calling me that?
Like, what's up, bitch?
No one calls me that.
I love
so you know what? Like, I mean, this
and I
queen
definitely didn't say it towards you.
Don't get me wrong. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. If people call me it, it's cool. Like, culturally, sometimes there are cultures that actually just say it. Like, for example, Jamaicans, you know, Wagwan Queen. Do you understand what I mean? Queen, it's cool. You know what I mean? Because I know that's a cultural thing. That's not literally... it's
gaming
not,
you up.
You know, even Igbo guys, my queen, you know,
how about mama? What's up, mama?
Right. That's cool. It's whatever.
Mamacita. Hey, wepa.
See, that's what I mean. Like, they're not trying to court me. That's different. Right. You know what I mean? It's when it's in courtship where it's like, you know, like when I was younger, we wouldn't speak for 2 days and you hit me up, hey, queen, I've been thinking about, get the hell out of here.
But Mother Ridgeway, ladies and gentlemen, the queen is here.
That's different. That's a different context. That's a different context. But no, ultimately, I just feel like, you know, for some guys, it's a form of love bombing. And if you're not self-aware or if you're not emotionally intelligent, you can take that bait. You know what I mean? True. Because there are some guys out there that will present the best version of themselves to you.
Yeah. And I think that's in dating, period. Like, I tell my, you know, especially I've got an older son, and when I tell him, I'm saying, look, like the first 3-4 months, you're literally talking to the representative.
I agree.
And I think it's going both. Like, but once you get to that point where you're past the representative, that's when you start to, because people will start and say, you changed. No, it's not that. You just never saw this part because I put that.
I agree. Yeah. So I feel like consistency over intensity. That's always my thing. You know what I mean? If you can be consistent, if you can consistently call me my love or, you know, do all these nice nothings for me all the time, cool. You know what I mean? But if you're the type that's like, okay, I'm going to start it, and then next minute the demon comes out of you, and I'm just like, who the hell is this?
I said, give me my fish sticks. You think I'm bull?
Yeah. So I feel like when it comes to dating, I feel like, you know, just give it time. Consistency is important. And it's like, the more consistent you are, the more I know you're serious. But yeah, guys that tend to use that queen term early, they're always problematic. Always. Well, and it's actually a red flag.
Well, I'm going to say this. We really, really enjoyed having you here. Beverly, can I say princess?
What?
I'm just joking.
What's up, Duchess?
Yo, no, did you see how crazy that sounded though?
Yo, what's up, Duchess? Hey, Duchess, how you doing?
There's no way I'm taking you seriously. There's no way you're getting
How about she's the bad man, Majama?
She's like, no.
I would think you're crazy.
There's no better time than now to drop the New Jersey right here at the World Cup. 154 jersey, go get it.
Bringing Africa around the whole globe. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like home.